That's right, everybody, it is that time once again. A new Pokemon generation is here, and it is the 20th anniversary of the monster catching franchise itself. I think that's cause for a celebration. And no, I still don't have a Pokemon hat. I saw one for like $20 at a store, but I was figuring for something I'm gonna wear for one video, $20, no, that's too rich for my blood. Like many of you out there, surely, I have been playing a whole lot of Pokemon Moon, and actually, I would probably go on to say this is one of the best generations yet. It is a ton of fun, and a lot of the new Pokemon are actually really great. Especially the one that's just a sandcastle. Like, oh my goodness, that's amazing. But actually, one of my favorite things about Pokemon aren't even the main games, it's the spin-off games that try to expand the universe. Boom! PokePark Wii, Pikachu's Adventure. This game has actually been on my radar for a few years now, and I figured now's as good a time as any to play it, so let's do it. The first thing the game asks for is an image to set your save profile to, and I mean really, like I had a choice. Pikachu and friends are playing around and having a good time in purgatory, I guess, when suddenly a hole appears in the floor and the yellow mouse falls in, or gets pushed in by his quote-unquote friends. He could have died. Followed by everyone else, they all land in the illustrious PokePark. And it turns out the park is in danger. The Sky Prism has been shattered into 14 pieces, and the Sky Pavilion will soon fall onto the park. And because Pikachu is clearly the chosen one when it comes to all things pocket monsters, it is up to him to get the prisms back by any means necessary. It's a bit of an odd storyline, sure, but it's certainly a lot better than, "Aw man, Bulbasaur's missing the ingredients for today's recipe. Don't worry, Pikachu will catch 'em all." Man, I hate myself. And how exactly does Pikachu get the prism pieces? Well, by the power of friendship, of course. This is gonna be a train wreck. The PokePark is quite large in size, and it's filled to the brim with Pokemans of all shapes and sizes from the first 4 generations. And, to be fair, the park is actually super nice looking. Beautiful landscapes, a nice bright sun, flowing water, and wait. What are you doing? The park is home to multiple themed zones featuring Pokemon fitting the respective theme, such as Fire, Ice, and Ghost. But honestly, the Pokemon that you talk to doesn't really matter. Most of them simply need a basic task done, and then boom, just like that, they're added to the friend list. Some of the Pokemon, though, will refuse to help you unless you've made a certain number of friends. Awfully superficial of you, Leafeon, you jerk! Pokemon typically have only one of quite a few things for you to do. The 3 most common are playing hide and seek, doing a straight up battle, or my favorite, a chase, which consists of running as fast as you can and then tagging the chasee. And by tag, I mean run full force into their body and knock them the hell out. That's right, Apom, that's the true power of friendship. Sometimes though, you'll do these small odd jobs like testing out your platforming skills. Alright, Spearow, your platforming challenge won't scare me. I am a platforming god. Sometimes you'll even get the occasional quiz. Exactly what one would ask for in a Pokemon game. What comes out of Bonsly's eyes? Fire, water, or rainbows? Yep, okay, that one. Definitely that one. Last but not least, the final common thing that you typically do is where the adventure gets a little more interesting, the attractions, which is really just a fancy term for mini-games. Oh boy, a minigame collection on the Wii. I can't imagine what they're gonna ask me to do with the Wii remote. Awesome. There's 14 Sky Prisms, 14 skill games. You kinda get how the game works by now. And I know it's probably foolish of me to expect Mario Party levels of minigames here, but it would certainly be nice if these were even remotely challenging, considering they are even easier than the other events, which the game has the gall to call skill games. And believe it or not, there's even a plot associated with this as well. Venusaur, Blaziken, and Empoleon all had an argument. They're no longer talking to each other, and doing all of their games helps to settle their small feud. Yep, I didn't care either. Seriously, this is all the game is. Talk to a Pokemon that you haven't spoken to yet, do a thing, add someone that you barely know to your friend list just for the pure satisfaction of getting someone new on your friend list, #relatable, and pray for the next boring skill game to take you away from the monotonous friend making. Because I mean, hey, when you think about it, if making friends was as easy as just constantly punching someone in the back of the head, the world would probably be less fun. Probably. That's not entirely fair though, the game is occasionally pretty cute. Like here. Here's Psyduck trying to play hide and seek, duh, big idiot. And here's a Slowpoke wanting to play a game of chase. I don't care if he was slow, that ain't gonna stop me from running into him. Hey buddy, I'm walking here! I'm sleepy, and you should sleep whenever you're sleepy. Words to live by. And naturally, some of them end up being better friends than others. There's a few Pokemon that end up hanging around the main hub, and they actually upgrade some of your skills. Like Electabuzz here, he increases your Thunder Shock power. We want to train those who wish to make the PokePark great again? How did you know? After adventuring through a handful of different themed zones, Pikachu and gang finally make it to the final Flower Zone. And I mean, you do the same thing here that you did the entire adventure, but we're getting close to the end now, and that makes me happy. Eventually, they all get the help of Shaman to travel to the Sky Pavilion in search of Mew. After making it there, Mew tells you that a little more friendship is needed for the Sky Prism to completely reform. You and I becoming friends should complete the process. Yep, you heard me right! The fate of the entire park relies on who Pikachu is friends with. You play a couple of games with it takes about 5 minutes, the Sky Prism returns to normal. There you go, the game's over, that's it. That is seriously how the game ends. Overall, PokePark Wii was an awesome game. Wait, that doesn't sound right. I misread the script. PokePark Wii was a very bad game. Sure, the game is cute, it's innocent, but it's not even really a game. It's practically a point-and-click adventure with a handful of really boring side games, bad mini-games, and incredibly dumb dialogue. I've never met you. There's a balloon and you can fly it. Why would that be the first thing that you say? You see, the way that I see it, Pokemon Snap was awesome, not just because it was fun, but because it's one of those few times you get to see Pokemon moving around in their natural environments rather than just animated sprites. That is the feeling I was hoping PokePark would recreate, but sadly, that wasn't the case. This game somehow managed to get a sequel, and it features the Generation 5 Pokemon, but that is definitely for another time. At least now, I can rest easy knowing that I've made a whole lot of new friends, I know how to make even more, but ultimately, it's just nice knowing I never have to play this game again. Now, if you excuse me, I'm going back to Pokemon Moon. You guys have a good day. Thanks for watching, everyone. I will keep this nice and brief. If you want to see more Pokemon, you can check out my episode on Pokemon ROM hacks. That's a good one. And if you want to see more in general, maybe think about subscribing. I mean, it's entirely up to you, but I'm just saying, it would be super appreciated. Okay, bye.